My God, there are so many YouTube videos and now Instagram, TikTok, where people are giving out advice and techniques for mixing and production. Like, if you want this, do this, and this is what you should do on every track. To get a modern sound, do this, follow these simple steps. I'm so conflicted because whilst I have learnt certain specific things and got ideas from those people and those channels, and I've kind of think, well, that I can see the context of that decision and that technique, and whenever that context is there and I need to have that technique used, it's there. So that's definitely the benefit. But the other side of it is telling anyone that they should be doing something on every song, or suggesting that there is some kind of like strategy. If you want this done, do this. And it's like, oh, okay, great. But the thing is, I really don't think that there should be a right way of doing things. I don't have a right way of doing things. I have certain things that help speed up the creative process. So I might grab a preset, or I might use a channel strip that I've saved for a vocal sound, just to get things going quickly rather than having to load up individual plugins, like a certain EQ and a certain channel strip or whatever. But every singer's different, every song's different, every atmosphere you're trying to create is different, and you've got a laptop or you've got a studio now with infinite amounts of sounds and tracks and effects and plugins, and why would you want to add rules in there? Like, just do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? It's funny. This is sort of conflicting because there might be some specific sound you want to get, and that sound is achieved by doing these specific things. But that's fine, learn that, and you've got that in your arsenal. But at the same time, if you've got a sound, if you don't know what sound you want to get, you can create what sound you want. It's like, I think it's only, some of these techniques that people are trying to say, oh, like, you have to do every time. It's where that particular person giving the advice is maybe making one genre of music only all the time, and they're maybe just doing it commercially where they have to work quickly. And they're just using the method of sharing content to help get subscribers to their mixing course or something. Oh, look, these are the techniques you need to learn to get your tracks on the radio. Just pay me to do my course. And fair enough, I've done a mixing course before. It wasn't relevant to me because the music, it was mixing a really dull, mediocre pop rock song, and it was talking about drum mixing and how to do microphone. But I was like, I don't mix live drums. I mix, I don't have a set way of mixing drums. It depends what drum sound I want to get. Anyway, so I'm just feel like I'm conflicted really. I think I would say, like, I don't try and follow rules that I've learned, and I don't really hate that approach actually, thinking, right, okay, this is what I've got to do. It just takes fun out of it. But at the same time, there's useful advice out there which is stuff maybe that, once you've learnt it, it will probably help you and save time. But what I worry is when people are learning production and stuff early on, they might start sticking to rules that they've learned without really understanding the context, and maybe not having created their own sounds and their own rules. So just think, okay, well, I learnt this now and that's what I'm going to do forever because so-and-so told me to. I don't know. I personally would avoid doing that. I think mess about, experiment. You might make loads of mistakes, but through those mistakes you'll learn what's going on, and you might think, actually, do you know what, that sounds amazing. And a lot of my favourite music has been made in that way rather than the cookie cutter, like, let's follow the rules and churn something out kind of way. So yeah, I would be interested to know what people think, because I think it's just such a large amount of information out there to navigate, and I worry that people just get bogged down with it and stop sort of having fun and experimenting. And I've been doing this for so long, I still have fun and experiment. I don't think I'd be doing it any other way. I don't like the idea of showing up and going, right, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, these are the rules, boom, there's a song. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, anyway, I'd be interested to know what anyone thinks.